They don't have the actual books or anything. Anyway, um, I was talking to some guy the other day, and it's so funny because we both have like the exact same idea. We're like, oh yeah, this Uber driver. I was thinking this is Uber, and we're just talking about this whole thing and how crazy everything is. And then we both were like, hey, he said the same thing that I was thinking. He says, like, what if like anybody who ever caught the virus and then got better, but they didn't really get better. In like 2 to 3 months, they become zombies. I'm like, oh snap! That's exactly what I was thinking. Like the world is over already. Like like the zombie part is just dormant for like 2 to 3 months until the entire world gets it. And then it's like suddenly there's
Yeah.
no hope for anything. I'm like, oh snap! That'd be a great plan to like end the world. I mean,
Yeah.
hi Carlos. I have very briefly on stream one day. Maybe I'll do it again one of these days. I should put my people always wondering like am I a real person? No, I'm just a pair of floating hands. Um, I should put my Skype thingy like
Skype thingy.
yeah, you know my Skype icon, my picture, so people know that
Oh
I'm an actual
yeah.
human being. I'm not like a robot, zombie robot. Like, yeah. A zombie robot. How does that even work? I don't know how I got here, but hello. Ultraviolet. I don't know how I got here either, but that's like life. It's talking about life. But how are you? How big is my house? Uh, it's gotta be at least this big. What is this? What is this? A center for ants? It's gotta be at least 3 times bigger. What movie is that from? Quickly, guys. My house is about 2,600 square feet, not including the yard, obviously. Do I have an art degree? I have an art degree from the University of the Portrait Art, aka I never went to art school, so no degree. Also, art degree is not really a thing, like, cause like if you have like a medical degree or an engineer degree, you actually have like proof that you can do something. Art degree is like what? It means you just went to this school. It doesn't really. It's so subjective, you know. Hi, Basu Arts. See you guys how fast I did this part, just because I did the background tone first. General arts. Um, yeah. If you work on an art degree, I would say focus on general arts. Definitely take something regarding design, graphic design. Take that. Just take a whole bunch of them because there's so many jobs. People say, well, with art degree you cannot get jobs, but no, graphic design and a lot of other stuff is in extremely high demand. Graphic design, conceptual design, those are all in like high demand. So if you want to get an art degree, go for it. Especially if you love it.
Just make sure that's what you really want to do, because I went to art school. That's what I went for. I went for graphic design,
Yeah.
and I thought I was really gonna love it. And yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's why in college, like the first year also, you just kind of test things out, and
Yeah,
second year you can test things out a little bit more, I guess. But then by the third year, you really gotta like focus
yeah.
on something.
But I mean, if all you want to do is like draw and paint, I would not recommend. Like, because that's the only reason why I went to art school is because they had drawing and painting classes there,
Yeah.
and I
There's a,
really but the main course was graphic design.
right.
80% of it was graphic design.
Well,
So
first of all, most of the art stuff that you learn these days, you can learn on your own. You don't need to pay for so much
it's not
money to
necessary, right? Yeah.
to. So if you go to art school, it's either you better be a really good one, or you go there to foster connections, right? To get connections to get into a gallery or get in the door from for as a company or so on. But if you just if you just want to learn skills, um, there's so many resources out there for free or for very little, very little, like the cost of like a meal, aka my class. Shameless self promotion here and there. Shameless self promotion. But no, but I tell people you can learn a lot of stuff for free. But if you want a little bit of guidance, you can also just pay almost nothing and then get decent guidance. All right, let's see how is this eye doing? How is this eye doing? Pretty good. How is his eye doing? It's still pretty good. It's like no stand getting in there. It's pretty good. As you can see, the light source here is kind of weird. It seems like they're using a bunch of spotlight to light this model because if you look at the highlight in her eyes, it's not a one round dot, right? So it's not a single light source. So it's most likely like a flat panel light, um, or something like that. Because you can tell a lot by just the reflection of the in the eyes. Because the eyes are generally wet, so they are the most reflective material on the face. Substance, should I say substance? Yeah, on the face. And I'm just gonna be I don't want to erase anything, so I'm gonna try to see if I can leave the highlights. I don't have to make the highlights exactly what I see. I can just leave it as a dot. You'll still work fine. You know. Even as someone who does painting, I want to go out to study art. Yeah, but you can study art, on your own. You can look up online. You can look up a lot of people's artworks, get a lot of inspiration from that. That's how I, kind of fall in love with art, just just by looking at other people's drawings and stuff. Okay, that looks not horrible. Does not look like.
Like mine.
Does not. No. I was gonna say it does not. Looks like somebody like totally different. You have a different curvature of nose and everything. Your drawing's pretty. It just you have a different curvature than the
Yeah,
reference and
I
all
kind of
that.
just, I don't know, I kind of got careless with it, I guess. But
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just,
Dion,
I'm just kind
Di-
of, I'm just kind of going with the flow,
yeah, Dion always does that too. She just draws with the flow. Where I'm kind of like, I'm like, at least one of us should focus on the make it looks like the
on
reference.
the drawing. uh,
Her nose is actually not as sharp as you perceive it to be, but it's sharper than what I created so far. So I want to make it a little bit sharper. All right, give me a second. I'll read the comments. I'm still just. Yeah, I might change my. I might change the nose from the reference just a little bit, cause I think my nose is cuter. I think my nose is cuter. That's another
Bullcrap.
thing. Serious? No, I mean my drawing's nose. It'd be freaking weird if a guy have a nose like that. Like, anyway. Alright, let me check my... You taught yourself hyperrealism. That's cool. Just be careful with hyperrealism, the way you do it. Because hyperrealism, you know, you want your art to be distinguished, have like a style. And if you do hyperrealism, there's so many other artists who does that, and then they all look like each other. Okay. Let me turn my headphone down a little bit. Okay. Kindly guide me how I can improve my skill with eye position and hair details. Okay, hair details is easy. Eye position, that's proportions. That takes a little bit more practice. I'm good at shading, highlights, lips. So tones, you can do tones, but proportions is your problem. I have some free videos on that on my channel, but most of my comprehensive stuff is on my Patreon. There's a lot of people ask me that kind of question. You know, obviously I couldn't just you know, as much as I love to. If I'm a billionaire, I'll be like just doing this stuff all day. Why music stop? We need music. We need the music. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much, Anisha's art. I hope Anisha likes it too, not just her art. Okay. You see how when I told you guys of how it was like an optical illusion that this part of the white of the eye is too bright. You see how even I made it like that, it looks right, but now you can see it's actually slightly brighter than what it needs to be. Bro love back. Setting some bro love. Alright, we're gonna have a happy little bottom line of his eye where if I get it wrong, the whole picture is ruined. Yep. Actually no, right now the eye is already there, so I can't F this up too much at this point. It's like challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. You can't tap any links. The YouTube automatically hides the links. So if you want to type a link, you gotta hide it. Like, you know, type in a way that hides it. Like type space instead of space and so on. Oh, I thought I'm working slow because I'm talking to everybody and I'm answering questions. So this is actually the kind of a relaxing slow mode. But I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you. I like my joint. My joint looks a little bit softer than the reference, and it looks a little bit more natural. See, sometimes you don't have to just follow everything you see. Just use it as a reference. And if you like your own joint, just go towards your own direction. Unless you're doing commission, then you do whatever the client wants. Yeah, I think my joint's like softer. I feel like it. It feels like that way. Have I used the grid method? I personally have not.
Don't do it.
my just because my method of doing proportions, you don't need it. So nothing against it, but I'm just saying I personally have not used it.
Did you say it was considered cheating?
No, I said it was not considered cheating, but somebody was like, there's people that disagree with me, and I said if you use it as like a training wheel, it's fine, but just don't rely on it too much, because then you limit yourself. Then you limit yourself. It's not cheating or anything, just a particular method, and But if that's the only thing you can do, then you're obviously just limiting yourself, right? So
yeah, that's right. That's true.
how about using an overlay? I don't think I've ever done that. I'm trying to think. Have I ever done that? Maybe if I was a higher Macy's. At one point, I had a chance to work with Macy's. I was busy at the time. I couldn't, and they want me to do like a mural on like one of the walls. If I were to take that job, I would do like some kind of thing that definitely to make sure everything's perfect. Because obviously I can f that up. So even though I'm 90% confident I will be able to do it without, but I would use whatever is needed to make sure the job gets well done. Yeah, it's your problem is proportions. That's why it really helps to have almost like a teacher that can guide you, that can just tell you like what you need to work on, what the issue really is. Because otherwise, if you try to do everything on your own, you kind of sometimes you misread things. Like you think it's this, but it's actually the problem is actually that, and it's it becomes a waste of time. Because I had to go through. If I had a teacher, like because I'm self-taught, and if I had a teacher from the beginning, I would have made progress way faster than I have. I'm lucky that I didn't make too many mistakes as I was self-learning. Like I never fall into using like the grid or anything like that. But there are definitely little things that if I had a teacher, it would just be it makes it so much faster. Well, you can watch this video. Maybe you haven't seen this video from the beginning. If you watch this video from the beginning, you kind of see how I do it without, obviously, grids or anything. Okay, this part of a hair is really cool, and I really want to make sure this part is I get it kind of right. But behind the hair though, I want to make sure the tone is still not as important because it's going to be covered by the hair. But I want to make sure the tone is still roughly correct, especially this part here. You see, this part here is a highlight part. It helps for you to be able to visualize the face, the head, as like a 3D thing. It's a 3D model, and as the light hits it, you can kind of see like which part is, reflecting off what. So the light is coming from like this direction, so you can tell from the nose. So I know that this part here should be a little bit brighter, and you can see from the reference image that's kind of true too. And this part here, because the tip of the nose is like a ball, will be a little bit brighter. Right, I might just I'm getting too. If I'm refining this too much, it's gonna take too long. That's the thing. That's the only thing. Alright, so now I just have to. Once I get this face down, the rest is gonna be going really fast and easy, relatively speaking, and fun. The face is kind of obviously the most stressful part, because if you make a mistake, it's like but everything you gotta have fun with. Later, artist. Thanks for dropping by. And the whites of the eye, oh, by the way, they're never really that white, so always make sure to look at the tone properly and give it a proper tone. And often the top of the eye is slightly darker than the bottom due to shadows and so on. Okay. So I think I've finished most of the features of the face. The nose is slightly different. There's a little bit of shadow here. I mean, whatever. I'll make it a little bit like the joint. Even though I like my version, I'll keep my version. And this part here is darker. And this part here is darker. Because it's where the light would not reach. Cool. I don't know who, I'm not sure who that is, but I'll check out the picture later. Yeah. I hope she's pretty. I hope it's a compliment. Okay. Okay, what's something's going on with the eye? The shadow here is not dark enough. Oh, okay. Tim Burton, the wife. Yeah. Gotcha. Oh no, I'm going on to the hair part. This part is gonna go fast.
Going on to the hair.
Yeah. The
Let
fun
me
part.
pull the stream here and see how bad mine is.
The hair part is gonna go fast. Especially like lately, my style, well at least the direction of my style, is like the features and the face. I like to keep it fairly realistic, but when it comes to as you go out from the center of attention, right, the eyes, the nose, the lips, it becomes more and more stylized and loose and abstract. That's generally what my thing is.
So this is my first time purchasing wireless headphones.
It's like pressing the arrow down, volume down fast. This shoulder is cool. I'll keep this shoulder. I was not gonna draw a shoulder, but it's there. It's like whatever. I'll draw it. It's like here. Like for example, this point here. Notice how from this point here, this is just one random, like very very random example, right? From this point here to this point here, notice how the distance from here to here is pretty much the same from here to there, except a little bit longer. Notice that? Now you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, it is like that, but like maybe tiny bit longer, just tiny bit longer. So if I put a pony there, I know that it couldn't be that off. And there's clues like that everywhere in the drawing. Oh, don't worry about it. You're gonna see the hair real fast. Easiest part for me anyway. Easiest part for me. Although you still have to think about the overall form and composition. You don't want to, and tone value and all that. You don't want to mess that up too much. I'm just doing prop work right now. Details of the hair is easy too, because as long as you make it, if you make the forms correct and you put in enough like details, even though you may not be exactly the same details you see, the user's head, their imagination will fill in the rest. Okay, here we go. I think I might switch to different. Wow, her hair is really, really black. Right? Really dark. Oh, I have my Instagram is same under the same handle, the portrait art. It's really just the. I need to post the drawing that I did the other day on there actually.
There, I put something up that's not so hideous to see. Yours is way better.
It's relative. It's relative. The guy with the banana peel, like it's like.
I've come to the conclusion that I still suck on live streaming.
That's all right. I mean, no, like
Yeah.
it takes. Like,
Yeah, no, but it's all good.
You're doing a freaking portrait. It's not easy stuff,
Yeah.
See that, guys? I just compliment myself also by complimenting him. I'm just kidding. Because I gotta do the drawing, and it's got not to look horrible, and then I have to answer questions too. So it takes experience to get there. Like so, yeah. Wow, her hair, this side is all the way from here. It's all like dark. Interesting. Okay. Thank God my hand is on this part here, so it's not blending anything. I can just fill it in. Yeah, I really like her hair here. Her hair in general. So I actually want. I do want to do a little bit more, pay a little bit more attention this time. Normally I just hair is just like whatever to me, but I pay a little bit more attention to the structure. Comes down here. I'll do the loose hair, the straight hair, and the circles and the other structures later. Let me just focus on the important stuff. Her ear is covered, but I think, wow, it's very bright. Why is that? Normally it wouldn't be that bright. Like her ear is almost like here, like it's like here. I don't know. Shouldn't be that. You make work a lot less easier for me if I don't have the ear that bright. If it gets covered by the hair or something like that.
You use Vine charcoal?
No, right now I'm using compressed charcoal because look how dark her hair is. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I meant like in the beginning. Did you use Vine charcoal?
Yeah. Kind of mark the
Like
general areas and so on.
Yeah.
And it comes
Called-
here.
Thanks. What's her name? Sadish.
You can. I'm gonna place your joint here. There we go. They can see it better. Wow, the eyes are really blue. Does she have like super blue eyes? Like
What? Oh, on this drawing?
yeah, you can make the eyes a little bit
I don't
darker.
know. I kind of. Yeah, I don't know. I
Little bit
kind of
darker.
rushed through it. Kind of. Well.
It's really good. It's
yeah.
just,
No.
just,
The eyes are light. The eyes are light.
yeah.
But.
Because even blue eyes, you know, they can appear really dark depending on the lighting condition.
Yeah.
And if you guys enjoyed the stream, please consider. You don't have to smash the like button unless you want to smash your monitor. Consider subscribe, turn on the bell, which is not enough. You have to click on the bell and then click on receive all updates. So it's like 8 different steps you gotta do. I'm surprised you got. Next week you got like a mail into YouTube. Like I want to get receive updates from this channel. Like you gotta mail it in with a stamp. Like just because right now you don't really get what you subscribe for. Even when you turn the bell on. Yeah. Wow, her hair is so pretty this way. How do I capture that? Interesting. Okay. Maybe I just go like kind of organically, like just I need something smaller than this. Do I have a very tiny? Whatever, I use this one. she has a lot of these little curls that comes, and they'll come like very naturally. Like, explain them. This one comes. Some of the hair you can see from the back, and it's out of the focal point, so it's kind of blurry. There's all kind of weirdness going on. Oh, you guys can't see. I think that's off screen. That's too bad. And okay. So let me see. So if I line up my block this way, see, it should match perfectly. Close. And you come down here. Then there's a whole bunch of stray hair, man. Oh, oops. Let me readjust. Is that all right? Did I? I think I adjusted to the point where I can't. Oh no. Did I? Yeah, good enough. Okay. There's several different. What? Somebody asked what?
Oh. So somebody asked, what's the best desktop I can buy?
Oh,
I've been on a hunt for a good computer for a while now.
Budget? Use? What do you want to use it for? These ones are scary. The ones that goes across the face, because you know you make a mistake. It's like. Like the one you want for, let's say, gaming, it's not necessarily, you wouldn't necessarily put the same specs in there as when you would use for, like, let's say, streaming or video editing. You know, they require different things. To edit, to make a video, to make audio, make videos. Okay. Emphasize on RAM, hard drive speed, CPU, and actually CPU and GPU these days. Actually, honestly, because all the applications use like both. But RAM becomes a lot more important. So a RAM that's like good enough for games, you put one a little bit more. Thank you very much. Okay. I have not put the highlighting yet. Once I put that in, the hair will become live. But now I'm just working out the shapes and so on. Thank you, Kakashi. I love your anime. I love your team. So there's a lot of little stray hairs on the back. I will leave them alone. I said I was going to make the hair a little bit more abstract, but since I really like her hair, so let's just make it a little bit more realistic this time. It's actually a heel. Like I when I draw, I notice mistakes that I make, and I'm just like, I don't think anybody else cares. I notice it. I see it every time I look at it, but and the nice thing about the hair is that you don't have to put everything in the correct position because it's hair. Literally, it doesn't really matter, you know. But however, every hair. The only thing is that structurally, they should have like a beginning and end. Like you wouldn't want a hair like, see this part here. This is fine because you assume that the beginning of the hair is here somewhere. But you don't want to have a hair that's I'm trying to find an example, but I didn't do it. Which is good. You don't want hair like this line here. Like it has no beginning or end. It's just like a line there. It makes no sense there. So just be careful with stuff like that. But I want to make this part dark, so how long have I been drawing? Decade. You can check out the Patreon link and go to the bottom. There's a FAQ section. Hopefully they'll answer some of your questions. Alright. Like as Bob Ross says, there are no mistakes, only happy little accidents, unless you're drawing a portrait, in which case there are suddenly mistakes, and then you just cry yourself to sleep. Wait, is that what he said? Yeah. Close enough. See, right now I'm giving the entire hair kind of a treatment of almost like a same tone. I'm kind of like flattening it out. I'm because I need something to work with, almost like a layer of something to work with, and so I'm just kind of using my finger really. So now I have an area to work with, and wow, it's surprised how camera sees since you slightly don't see. Like this area here should be darker. And as you smudge, you can, smudge from the dark area to the light area just a little bit, so that it's almost like they're blending, but not all the areas. Because let's say this part of the neck, it's neck, and then it goes straight down to the hair. There should not be, the dark part of here should not cross to the white side of here. So you want this line here to be fairly clear. Anyway, Especially, it's actually apparently it's drawing light, a lot of light. I don't know. Since it was here, I don't know what's. I'm not gonna do the exact same thing as what we saw, but the idea is there. Okay. I'm gonna move, since Noah stopped drawing, I'm gonna move the chat box slightly to the left. Let's change the side of that a little bit, so you guys can see more, because I need some space to work on this side. Yeah. Because this part here is supposed to come out a little bit further, and then this part here, it curves out a little bit more, right? And there's a few part here that I did early on. It's like, and some part here we don't see it, but it's almost like it blurs into the back, but it's. Okay. Let's bring some magic. Do you believe in magic? I might add in some extra detail or highlight that's not in the picture, because I feel like her hair would have more, highlights. Wow, whoever is hair stylist. Whoever is her stylist must did a number. Took a while. Cause it's like what is the form of hair? It's like there's angles going this way and that way and so on. Can I sing a song for you? While rubbing my like stomach in one direction, drawing in another direction. I can't do that much multitasking, and trust me, you don't want to, like. Actually, that'd be a good way for me to make money. I will sing, and then you have to pay me to stop. That'd be a good way to make money. I'll go.
All right, go ahead and start. We want to hear it.
I don't know the SpongeBob theme song. I do not know that song. Honestly, I haven't seen it in like years.
I seen Chris can sing.
I know, we should get Chris on here.
Yeah.
He can do the singing part. Whenever somebody requests a song, Chris can just do the singing part. And he can draw too. He can do both.
At the same time?
I don't know. Probably. Why not? I'm talking at the same time. I mean, singing, just put a tune on it. Okay. Never played Halo. Sorry. I mean, played Halo, but I never really got into it. I'm a PC gamer, really. So. I have no idea how Halo song goes. Like, I don't even know. Like, why do I need a glue stick if I have witchcraft? Like I said, for hair. If I seen the Halo theme song, I would subscribe. Well, I would not care about getting subscribed that way. I would rather you subscribe because you like the content, not because I do some monkey dance. And two, I don't know the song. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. I'll put it like how would it go, like Happy Halo to you. I don't know how to...
That's pretty good.
that's how the Halo song goes, right? Like
All the what?
the Halo song. Some guy wanted me to sing the Halo song. The Halo. Like the
Halo
game.
Song?
The game. I don't know the theme song. I don't know the song.
Halo the game?
Yeah. So I'm just like, okay. Moon River, I am playing Halo. There we go. That's the Halo song.
We like it. We like it.
I'm enjoying this hair style. Someday, someday, not today.
Yeah, you could sing a song like what you're drawing. Well,
I'm not gonna stop the stream and look up the Halo song. Just, I would do it if I'm drunk enough, but I'm not drunk enough today. Sorry, buddy. I'll probably be like, oh man, that's such a great idea. Let's just stop the stream and just learn the Halo song.
you still drinking like mead or something?
I ran out. I need to get some more.
Where did you get that from, the Vikings or what?
Of course, you got to order from the Vikings, and they gotta show me a video of them hand making it themselves, so I know it's real stuff. You know. It's like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. You want the real deal.
The real deal, definitely. Oh, what's that song that I remembered that I liked? What's that song on by Guns N' Roses where he whistles first? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No, the one that he whistles. He like. Well, I
Like
can't
Guns N'
whistle, but I have no
Roses?
idea how whistle's gonna show up on the stream, so I'm not gonna whistle. I don't want to kill everybody's ears, but yeah. Da da da, I'm missing you. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I do now.
And it's okay to smile. Yeah, you remember that one?
Maybe I don't.
I've been thinking about you. Something like that. I've been thinking about you every day now. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Always like that one. I mean, I like all their songs, but
Close my eyes. That one.
no. Wait, what? Is that November Rain? Is that which one is that? Oh, shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
It's alright to smile. It's
Yeah,
alright to
yeah.
screw up your joy.
Cause I miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh no, that's different band. Oh my god.
Oh, is that a different song?
No, it's a different band altogether. That's a fail.
Well, what band is that?
It's a fail. That's Aerosmith.
Oh,
Remind me not to play Jeopardy with you. Yeah. And I'm missing you. That it's alright to smile. Girl, I've been something every day now. Damn it, now I got it stuck in my head. I can't remember it. At first, I wasn't sure, but you put my mind at ease. Something like that, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure. I thought it was a
Girl, I
song.
know you're in my heart now. Something like that. Yeah.
I thought it was that Aerosmith song. But...
No, it's not My Sweet Child. That's a crazy one. That's the one that everybody knows too. Alright guys, I think I did the hair. Meanwhile, I'm talking to you guys and try to think of this crazy song that makes no... Like, some guy started making song, trying to remember this song that I liked. But as I was doing that, my hand is just doing its own thing, and as you can see, that the hair kind of comes out. Favorite cereal? I don't... Yeah, that's from Guns N' Roses. It's the one who whistles first. I can do the whistling, but I just don't want to whistle on I don't know, it's gonna blow up the microphone. Favorite cereal? I don't eat cereal. I eat generally organic stuff that I make myself, like or some leftover rice or eggs.
Oh, that's so boring.
Yeah, but
You gotta eat the good stuff.
but you know, just kind of been living that like that for a while.
You gotta eat like.
Alright, so Satish, do you see how I did the hair? Like, I just did the hair without even thinking about it. I was just talking and just doing it. You saw how it's done? Like, I wasn't even paying attention. I was just, like, just drawing and just having fun. And then, next thing I know, oh, the hair is there. Patience! Thank you, not SEO. Thank you, patience. La la la. Yeah, I first know that song from like One Bodies, the movie, the zombie movie where the zombie boy got cured and so on. Everybody does. I want. Have you, dude? Backstreet Boy was the boy band. Like, if you have the name the boy band, like they're the first legit boy band. Is it embarrassing that I actually know like some of the Backstreet Boys songs just because, you know, when I first went to Australia I was like 11, and back then like Backstreet Boys and Spice Girls, they were all the rage. You know, like, yeah. Sometimes I like to pretend I'm a carrot and I plant myself in the backyard. In my backyard. I'm not sure how I can respond to that. I feel like I should have think of something smart to say, but nothing comes to mind. Normally I have something to say, but that's just so like random. Oh, wait. Head first or feet first? Like, that increases in impressive level. Because carrots, you're supposed to plant the good parts first, right? So I imagine the head goes in first. I assume you, like, do it hardcore. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add a few straight hair, and we have this stream done. I think I have wasted your guys' time enough today, and I apologize for that. You know, I just it's YouTube. It's what I gotta do. Just gotta waste people's time. No, but seriously, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and everything. Straight hair, hold the pencil, relax your wrist, and just. Make sure you always start from somewhere dark, so it's like almost like it's grew out of a hair, and then you just. But don't overdo it too. I think some people like overdo it. They're like just. And also, you want to keep the pattern, random, as random as you can. Okay. Alright, I think this joint is not completely horrible. Like, acceptable. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Like, this part here, notice this part here is a lot darker. So instead of doing that, I'll just smudge it a little bit to make it a little bit darker. And there's probably also shadows of the hair and so on. And this part here comes back a little bit more, and this part here's a little weird. The ear part is a little weird, right? It's like, cause it looks like there's a hair there, but it's not. It's like there's a hair that comes down and comes down across and cuts through the ear. And sometimes it's really nice if you can combine. Where is my? If you can combine some dark parts. For example, I just draw a few lines of dark hair here. If you just combine that with just a few light ones, it makes it look more realistic. Because some of the hairs would reflect the light and some wouldn't, and so on. Well, anybody can do it. Just take time to practice and have fun with it. And if you are my patron, you can, I can do your joints. I can do reviews. I'll do it on video even. And sometimes you can come and do a joint with me if you are brave enough to. Because I will make fun of you, obviously. Obviously. And there's a lot of stuff that I can tweak if I have the time. Like there's no straight hair here in the picture, but I'll add some straight hair. Oh, there's one here. Okay. Alright, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, if you're subscribed, thank you. But make sure you turn the bell on and hit receive all content. Otherwise, you don't really get it. And if you haven't subscribed, it's up to you. You don't have to smash or destroy or, I don't know, shoot or bump or crash or anything. I know everybody stays out these days. But if you enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe. I'll be streaming a lot and also releasing a lot of time-lapse videos. If you want to learn how to draw, like I do, Pio's like, oh god, why would I learn how to draw like he does? Anyway, if you want to learn how to draw or learn some of the fundamentals of drawing, you can take a look at my course, which is on the screen, or join my Patreon for some more personal attention. I will answer your questions, look at your images, and give you feedbacks and so on. Alright guys, thank you so much. And if you missed the beginning of this video, I probably will keep this video online. Give YouTube maybe a day or two for them to process the video, and you can maybe watch it again later. I wish everybody stay safe and have a great day. Thank you so much, and talk to you guys next time. Cheers.